actually used to cry about it because I just felt so lost and confused. And I also felt so alone and isolated, like I was the only person in the world that had this problem. And I now know that that is not true, that there's a lot of people out there that struggle with this exact same thing. And that's what today's podcast episode is all about. The top reasons why you are not building muscle and getting stronger and getting that nice, toned, stronger look that you so desire. So let's jump into it. Tired of feeling exhausted after training? Confused about how to fuel your body without all the food rules? Welcome to Female Sports Nutrition, where I'll help you fuel strong, build muscle, and perform your best, all while breaking free from diet culture. I'm Kristen, a sports dietitian, trainer, and Jesus lover, and I'm here to help you fuel with freedom. Lace up your shoes, grab that smoothie, and let's jump in. Are you confused on how to put together a fueling plan that will actually give your body all the nutrients it needs to get stronger and perform at its best? Are you ready to stop feeling tired all the time and feel recovered for your next training session? I have an amazing opportunity for you to learn from me for free. I'm hosting a live 2-day workshop called the StrongHER Sports Nutrition Challenge, where you'll learn how to craft the perfect fueling plan, get stronger, boost your performance and energy. All you need to do is register through the link in the show notes below. I can't wait to see you there. So many years ago, I struggled so hard with wanting to get stronger, wanting to look like I trained as much as I did, also to get that nice toned look. I wanted to look strong and muscular and healthy, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to get there. And I was doing all the things wrong looking back now, and I know so many of you are struggling with this exact same thing. I spent literally hours in front of the mirror picking myself apart. I also used to read fitness magazines and look at the diets that the magazines were saying that the cover models were eating and tried following those, which I could never follow because they were never enough food. I was starving all the time. I was also trying to eat low-calorie foods so that I didn't get fat, and that was making me hungry, which was then making me binge eat and not helping me with gaining any muscle or getting any stronger. I would actually skip meals and drink coffee instead, and then I would just spend hours on cardio machines to try and burn off that fat so that the muscle would show through. It was just such a hard time in my life because I felt like I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to eat, and I didn't know how to get out of this mess that I was in. I actually used to cry about it because I just felt so lost and confused, and I also felt so alone and isolated, like I was the only person in the world that had this problem. And I now know that that is not true, that there's a lot of people out there that struggle with this exact same thing. And that's what today's podcast episode is all about. The top reasons why you are not building muscle and getting stronger and getting that nice, toned, stronger look that you so desire. So let's jump into it. And let me say this, if you are in that situation where you have no idea what to be eating, how to put together a fueling plan so that you have something to follow to help you build that muscle, to help you get stronger, to help you get that look that you want, I want you to join me for my free 2-day live challenge. The StrongHER Sports Nutrition Challenge is coming up on September 15th and 16th. It's completely free. You're going to learn from me how to put together that fueling plan for yourself so that you can build that beautiful muscle, you can get stronger, you can boost your performance, and finally have energy. There's also going to be some awesome door prizes, which are going to be my favorite things that I'm giving to you, but you need to get registered first. So just click the link below in the show notes to register for the event and then join the Facebook group. So let's talk about the reasons why you are not building muscle. Number one is you are afraid to feel full. If you feel really anxious when you have that full feeling in your belly, you feel like, oh my gosh, I've done it now. I've overeaten. I am going to get fat. I have too much food in my belly and you just can't stand it. Like it kind of makes your skin crawl a little bit. That is a problem because in order for you to build muscle, you actually have to eat in a little bit of an excess so that your body can use that food and turn it into usable muscle. And I totally get that feeling. I used to be there where I felt like if I was even at like a satisfied level, not even full, just satisfied, I felt like, oh, that's it. I overate. next meal, I'm going to have to restrict because I ate too much at this meal. And for me, having almost like an empty feeling in my belly was the norm for me. And that was what I needed to continue to have all the time, or so I thought. So being afraid to feel full is problem number one, because that means that you're not eating enough probably to even maintain where you're at, let alone build a muscle. Number two is you're not eating balanced meals or snacks throughout the day. So if you are eating a really small breakfast and then this giant dinner, or maybe it's the other way around, a really big breakfast and a really small dinner and no food in between. You're going long hours in between your meals and your snacks. You're not giving your body enough of what it needs throughout the day, and you're not giving it to your body at regular intervals so that your body can actually utilize that and turn it into muscle. Muscle is metabolically active, which means it requires calories to keep it there. So if you're not giving it the calories that it needs consistently throughout the day, your body's just going to break it down. Not only that, our bodies are constantly in a catabolic state. And so if we are constantly not eating enough of certain nutrients, well, our bodies are just going to take it out and we're never putting it back in. So if you know that your meals are not balanced throughout the day, or you're even afraid to eat snacks thinking that snacking is bad, this is problem number two as to why you're not building muscle. Number three is you are skipping meals or you're doing intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is all over the internet. And yes, there are people that intermittent fasting would be good for. For a female athlete that is trying to build muscle, it's not good for you. Same thing with skipping meals. I don't care if you're skipping breakfast because you just don't like breakfast in the morning, or you're too busy, or you're skipping lunch because you're too busy. You had a work meeting or you had a class or whatever the case is, or you were out running around and you didn't have food with you. You're skipping meals and you're skipping snacks. And that's, again, not giving your body the opportunity to have food to build up those muscles. And you're really missing out. Not only is it going to prevent you from building muscle and maintaining muscle, it's also going to tank your energy levels. Number four is you're following some diet to try to lose fat. I am completely guilty of this. I was trying to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, which is possible. It is a slower process, but it is possible. But if you're so hyper-focused on losing fat, chances are you're not eating enough. And I know we all want that nice toned look. We want to look lean. We want to look strong. But guess what? If you give your body the nutrients that it needs, it's going to look strong, and it's going to be strong because you have muscle built up. So if you're just hyper-focused on trying to lose fat and not actually focusing on trying to build the muscle, turns out you're not actually going to be eating enough to build that muscle. And your nutrition plan is not going to support you building muscle either. Number five, which is last but definitely not least, is you're not hydrated enough. If you're one of those people where you hate drinking water, you don't like the taste of water, or you forget to drink water, you forget to bring a water bottle with you, or you're just stocking up on a bunch of coffee throughout the day, guess what? You are just dehydrating yourself. And hydration is a must when it comes to, one, keeping your body healthy, but two, getting stronger and building that muscle. Also, if you want to lose body fat, you need to stay hydrated for that as well. And I have a podcast episode on this, of course, which I will drop the link below for you on that. You need hydration to carry the nutrients to your working muscles, but also to just the rest of your body so that your body can do the things that it needs to do. So if you're not staying hydrated, it's really doing your body a disservice, and you're going to have a much harder time building up that muscle and getting stronger. It's really important that you're actually following a hydration schedule throughout the day. So let me ask you a question. Out of these 5 reasons why you're not building muscle, how many of them did you say, yep, that's me, I'm guilty as charged? And if that is you, even if it's just one of them, I want you to join me for my free StrongHER Sports Nutrition Challenge. We are going to talk about all these things in a lot more detail so that you can feel confident in your fueling and also confident in your body and build up that muscle and get stronger so that you can boost your performance. I don't want you to feel stuck for one more day like I did. I struggled literally for 10 years, and I don't want that to be you. So join me for the StrongHER Sports Nutrition Challenge. It's happening on September 15th and 16th. All you need to do is just click the link below to get yourself registered. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you, encouraged you, or changed you, I would love for you to leave me a review and share it with a girlfriend who will find it helpful or inspiring. That is the best way you can thank me and help me share my knowledge so I can help more people just like you. I'm so thankful that you spent this time with me today, and I'd love to connect with you. Join my Facebook group, Female Sports Nutrition, or send me a DM on Instagram, or hop on over to my website, elitenutritionperformance.com. I'll see you back here next week.